Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is the last final part of my best of something 2021. So I've done best of my Korean makeup 2021, my worst of Korean makeup 2021, and now this is my best of Korean lippies for 2021. I feel like in the year 2021 was when I sort of slowed down with my lip swatches due to just like personal lifestyle, so I feel like I haven't really explored much lippies, but I managed to find 5 of the ones that I tend to go for and the colors that I absolutely love. So let's get started. First one is the 3CE Glow Lip Color, and this one comes in 10 colors, and this one gives you like a really glossy finish. What I love about this is that it really gives me like a lip balmy texture when I do apply it, but it's leaning much more towards like a lip butter, which means that in terms of the texture on your lips, it just feels much more thicker, but at the same time it just feels very comfortable like a lip butter. There's no stickiness to it at all, but don't, you know, it doesn't feel heavy too, which is great. And I just love that it's not sticky, because sometimes when you do apply it feels sticky, it just feels uncomfortable on your lips, you know. And what I like about this is that you can build it up. So it started off as sheer if you want it as like a gradient lip, and it has a lot of colors as well, and then you can build it up to have like a fuller lip, which is what I love doing. My favorite color is actually called Overload, which is a beautiful warm muted rosy shade, and honestly I've used this like so many times. One thing that worried me about this was before summer was that because it's so smooth, I was worried that it might melt during the summer, and I can tell you that because it's summer now, we've been on our hottest days, it doesn't melt, which is great. Second one is this Innisfree AIRY Matte Tint, and this one comes in 8 colors. I absolutely love this one as well, and this one just feels really comfortable and very lightweight on the lips, and just again, it just overall it just feels very comfortable. And this one gives you like a matte and blur finish. I usually don't go for matte product, but because of how comfortable it is, it doesn't feel drying at the end of the day, you know. So it just gives you like a nice matte, and it just stays matte, and the consistency for that is just the same. And this one, in terms of the colors, it gives you very opaque color and is very pigmented, and when you actually apply this on your lips, it feels a bit like an oil based texture when you apply. So it feels a little bit oily, but doesn't feel greasy in a way. Like it just feels very comfortable, and it just feels cooling as well when you do apply it. So this is great if you feel like your lips are like cracking, but you like matte tint but you want something comfortable. This feels really great because it gives you like that instant cooling when you do apply it. My favorite color is number 1, called Magenta Mauve, and this one again is like a mauve shade, but it has a bit of that plum and brown undertone to it as well, and it's definitely much more of a warm finish. Third one is this Etude House Fixie Tint, and originally they had 5 colors and they just recently released 3 colors, so all up it has 8 colors. And I have to say that this one, honestly, even though it's a matte tint, is the most pigmented, most opaque, most comfortable tint when it comes to like highly pigmented tint, because this is moisturizing. Yes, it does give you a matte finish, but it doesn't feel dry, and the application is just so smooth. Like it feels like you're not applying anything when you apply, but it gives you such a high pigmented color. Like I absolutely love this, and I feel like this is like a hybrid of a lip lacquer and a tint, and that's why I feel like this is not like a tint, it's much more of like a lip lacquer, but at the same time it's not as thick as a lip lacquer, if that makes sense. And my favorite color is actually the latest collection called number 7 Cranberry Plum, which is an absolutely beautiful pink plummy shade, and I just love this color because I feel like it's so unique, and it just really match with my complexion. Absolutely love this particular color. Number 4 is this Peripera Inkwood Matte Tint, and this one consists of 5 colors. Now with this one, this is very soft, it's very lightweight, but also gives you a matte finish. So yeah, you can see there's a pattern. I'm been leaning towards matte finish this year, but it's okay, they are all like towards the comforting side. This one, I feel like it's a lighter version of the matte drop tint, if you guys know what that one is. and it gives you a very beautiful, nice moussey texture which blends out really nicely as well. And however, one little downside about this is it does pick up a little bit of your dry patches, so if you do have dry lips, definitely just exfoliate a little bit before applying this, and then once you exfoliate, it just feels comforting overall and doesn't feel like your lips are cracking or anything. My favorite color is actually number 2, called Ballet Pink, and again it's like a plum pink mauve shade. You can see there's a pattern this year. I've just been leaning towards my mauve pink colors, which honestly is something that I always go for, and you can see because I haven't used much Lippies, these are the colors that I feel comfortable with and I know that actually suits me. Last one is the one I'm wearing on my lips right now, and it's probably the brightest color out of this 5, and also like the Raiders as well. This is the 3CE Blur Water Tint, and this one comes in 10 colors, and honestly this was like so hyped up, it's so popular, and I feel like it still is as well, and I think it's due to because of the comfort and also the pigmentation too. This one I feel like when it comes to application, I prefer it more as a fuller lip rather than a gradient lip, because a gradient lip gives you a sheerer look but much more towards like a natural side. So if you want a bit of a hint of color, you can do the sheer, but I feel like the colors actually looks much more nicer when it comes to fuller lip look, you know. And this one feels very seamless on your lips, it's very soft finish, it's very blur, so when you apply, everything just look like one, you know, you don't see your lip line, nothing, everything just blend out so nicely as if it's like airbrush, which I absolutely love. And in terms of the application, it feels like a water-based base, but at the same time it's a very nice soft texture to it. Again, it is a matte finish and you do feel it a little bit, but again, like this one is amazing. Out of all the lip products I've mentioned, this is definitely have to be the most long-lasting and non-transfer lip product out of this 5. Like this year, this is definitely like a must-have if you want something that is not transfer, that you want something that is long-lasting. Definitely give this one a try. And my favorite color is actually Play Off, which is the one I'm wearing right now. As you can see, it's a beautiful dark red color, but I think on camera it looks a bit bright as well. And this one really meets like people who have really fair complexion too, because it's really beautiful. But again, I feel like it just fit. My favorite color is Play Off, which is the one I'm wearing right now, and you can see it's a beautiful dark red color, but on the camera it looks a little bit bright, but again it's like a combination of dark red but bright, and I really like this color because it really meets my complexion, which I absolutely love. Those are the 5 lip products I absolutely love in 2021. Let me know the lip products that you've enjoyed using 2021 as well. I would love to know, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.